Hey, what is going on, guys? Coming at you with another deck profile using Dory Network, and today I'll be showing you guys my Clownblade deck. So starting off with the 4 mage monsters, we have the free Trick Clown, the free Hat Tricker, the 2 Damage Juggler, and the 2 Flame Eater. So of course, with Trick Clown, anytime it's sent to the graveyard once per turn, you can spell summon a 4 mage monster from the graveyard, including itself. That the attack and defense of that monster becomes 0, and then you do take 1,000 damage. So basically with Trick Clown, you're just able to do a constant loop with it to where you're able to have just consistent fodder for your rank 4 plays. Then with Hat Tricker, it has kind of a Bubble Man-like effect to where you can spell summon it from your hand if you have 2 or more monsters on the field. So again, just gives you easy access to rank 4 plays. Then with Damage Juggler, during your player's turn, when a card or effect activates that would inflict damage to you, you can discard it, negate the effect, and destroy it, which can be useful sometimes against things like Radiant Destruction, Gaga Cowboy, those rogue burn decks out there. But the best effect is if it's in the graveyard, you can actually banish it to add a 4 mage monster from your deck to your hand. Then with Flame Eater, during either player's turn, when a card or effect activates that would inflict damage to you, which does include your Trick Clown effect, you can actually spell summon the card, and then the damage to you becomes 0. And then anytime it's normal spell summon, it inflicts 500 damage to your opponent. So there are those rare times where you can actually game your opponent with the 500 damage off a Flame Eater. Then also the fact you're able to combo it with Trick Clown, to where you just get those 2 level 4s on board for your Trapeze Magician or other rank 4 plays, and also prevent you from taking 1,000 of damage off a Trick Clown. It's just really, really good. Then for the Heroic Engine, we have the 2 Assault Halberd and the 2 Thousand Blades. Of course, with Assault Halberd, it's like a Cyber Dragon, to where you can spell summon it if your opponent controls a monster and you control none. It does piercing, and then when it inflicts battle damage, you can search either another copy of itself or Thousand Blades from your deck. Then with Thousand Blades, the biggest effect we're worried about is its graveyard effect, to where if you take any kind of damage, battle or effect damage, you can actually spell summon it from your graveyard. So again, like Flame Eater, it combos off really well with Trick Clown. And then for the final monster, we have the 2 Summoner Monk. This does happen to be a spellcaster that we can actually use for our boss monster Gazee's play, which is Perform Mage Trapeze Magician. And then with the fact that we run a lot of spell cards in the deck, just really easy to just pitch a spell from our hand to be able to get out on level 4, like say Trick Clown, that just help us go into our rank 4 plays. Then the spells, we have the free Wonder Wand. All of our Perform Mage monsters, of course, are spellcasters, so we can just send them to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Combos off really well with Trick Clown because it will trigger Trick Clown's effect. Then it also combos off well with Damage Juggler because you can get it in the graveyard and then use its banishing effect to add another Perform Mage monster. Then we have the free MST, of course, for Floodgates and just other annoying back row that can give this deck a problem. The 2 Bubble Barrier. Basically, all your Perform Mage monsters cannot be destroyed once per turn by battle or card effect with this card, so it's just really nice for protecting your monsters. The 2 Rhoda to search out Assault Halberd and Thousand Blades. Then for 1/0s, we have the 1 Book of Moon, the 1 Dark Hole. Foolish Burial for sending Trick Clown, Thousand Blades, or even Damage Juggler into our graveyard. Then finally, the 1 Raigeki. For traps, we have the Triple Phoenix Chain for effect negation and attack stopping, the 2 Mirror Force. Then for 1/0s, we have the 1 Bottomless, the 1 Ring of Destruction, Solemn Warning, Torrential Tribute, and finally the 1 Vayne's Emptiness. Now onto the side deck, we have the 2 Effect Veiler and 2 Maxi for hand traps. The 1 Thunder King Ryo. We barely even search with this deck. Really the only cards that actually search are the 2 Rhoda and the 2 Damage Juggler, so Thunder King Ryo doesn't really get in your own way that much. The free Imperial Iron Wall for, of course, Nekroz, Spiritual Beasts, and Infernoids. The free Mind Crush for search heavy decks. The 2 Mask of Restrict, mostly for Cleaves, but also pretty decent against Nekroz as well. And then finally, the 2 Shadow of Busy Mirror for Brain Abyss and Shaddolls. Now to wrap it up with the extra deck, we have the free Trapeze Magician. This is basically your boss monster of the deck. Of course, you have a lot of other powerful rank 4s you can go into, but this is the one you want to go into the most. Basically, with his effect, you take no damage at all if it is less than or equal to his attack, which is 2,500. Then once per turn, during either player's turn, during either player's main phase 1, you can attach Gazee's material from this card to target a monster on the field except for itself. That monster can make a second attack during the battle phase, and then it's destroyed during the end of the battle phase. So you can use that to kind of give yourself a second attack where you can get in more damage, or you can also use it on your opponent's monster to destroy it at the end of the battle phase. So it's what's pretty neat about Trapeze Magician. And then if it is sent to the graveyard by battle or card effect, you can actually special summon a Perform Mage monster from your deck. Then for upper rank 4s, we have Abyss Dweller, Castel, Dark Rebellion, Diamond Dire Wolf, Exciton Knight, Cowboy, Samurai, Sun Honor Arc, 103 Ragnazero, Rhapsody and Berserk, and then the combo of Ptolemaeus and Diamond for, of course, Burning Abyss and Shaddolls. So that is it for the deck profile on Clownblade for the July 2015 ban list. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will say this is kind of a rough draft build, so I'm definitely open to any suggestions you guys may have as far as how I can improve the build. Definitely will be something that you can expect to see some updates on as the format progresses and as I find some better cards and better ratios for the deck. So thank you guys so much for watching. Now we'll catch you guys next time.